Welcome everyone to the Connected Podcast. Fuck, I can't do it.
Just keep going. It doesn't matter.
Okay, welcome. Oh, I gotta fucking edit this shit. Shut the fuck up, Sam. Okay, welcome everyone to the Connected Podcast. Today's topic is the basis of YouTube, of different styles, popular styles, larger YouTubers, growth of a certain type of channels, and essentially what we want from YouTube. Now, today, my name is Connor. I have Francisco.
Hi.
Victor.
Hi.
And Samuel.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up, Sam.
Hey.
So the basis of this podcast is just talking about the style of YouTube, go back 3-4 years to now, of commentaries versus actual film, almost 5-minute or 10-minute films being done, the simplicity of it, and why commentary videos are somehow becoming massive on YouTube, surpassing most of these high quality film channels. So in a circle, we'll just fucking go around, name off our favorite channels. Francisco?
I have a few. Philip DeFranco, The Young Turks.
I can appreciate those.
Every frame of painting. The Cinefix, and a lot of movie and politics.
Okay, so you have a lot of the old style, like the big people.
Yeah, mine's more of like
Journalism, movies.
Yeah, their journalism, their basis, they have a certain quality to it. I kind of don't like the just commentaries where you put it on, and if you don't have something good to say, then I won't really listen to you. But if you have something good to say, the quality doesn't matter.
Unlike you, right?
Ooh.
Shots.
Ouch.
Right there, go.
Let's see. It's a long list. So let's go with the first one, Rooster Teeth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Legit.
Let's see, Rocket Jump
Mhm.
with Freddie Wong.
Oh, okay. There's a show that I love watching on fucking
Hulu?
Cartoon Network. Rocket Jump. Shit's funny as fuck.
Let's see, what's the other one? Corridor Digital,
That's good.
Epic Rap Battles.
That's good.
Your Mama.
Oh, I love that YouTuber.
Oh, wait.
Hey, you guys see that's good too?
We go.
I don't know what you're talking
Are
about.
we going in it again? This ain't no roast
Let's
session.
see what else. That's about it.
Sammy?
For me, it's
I'm
very.
waiting for the cancerous fucks.
No, it's all over the place, honestly. But like first on the list is this dude named Olin Rogers. He does a bunch of skits and mini series of like all sorts, right? And they have all this backstory to them. There's that, probably Ego Raptor and Oni, because I like the animations and stuff. And then it goes from like Rooster Teeth to like Filthy Frank and his sub channels. Yeah, that and like Fire
And Leafy.
And Leafy.
basically.
You know, someone sent me a video
No one's
of like of the.
You know you're not friends.
No, I'm hurt.
Y'all stop.
I'm hurt.
Y'all stop bullying Francisco.
Of like they did it like the mixed cake thing where like they were baking a cake in the mouth. That I could not get through that. That was
Don't
horrible.
watch those.
Oh man,
The worst thing about that is that you got people like PewDiePie getting in on those videos, and it's
Oh,
like,
man.
what is he doing?
No,
I
I
appreciate it.
PewDiePie
It's
right
great.
now.
Oh my
It's
god.
so
He's
great.
kicking ass on YouTube. He stopped with the gaming so much, and he fucking just uploads whatever he wants. Because when you have 45 million subscribers,
yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want.
He does what he wants, but he still does games. I appreciate it. He's a cool.
I just
You
don't
know
like-
his ratios are actually complete shit to who actually watch him. He has
Yeah.
45 million views. A lot of his videos only get like 800,000, sometimes a
Jesus.
million. But
Views are like
views.
Oh, wow.
That's a really shitty ratio. I'll go more.
You
into
know
that
what?
later in
No,
the
it's
podcast.
because it's that thing where like you subscribe to a channel, but then it like just goes over it. Like remember, I know like there's some channels like I miss like 2 or 3 videos. Like I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
The same
It's a
thing.
new thing they're doing.
You gotta pay them to
It's-
be out there.
No, it's you gotta
That's
favorite
what
favorite YouTubers to make their thing instantly pop up on your thing.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
The
because
view list also, the subscriber or the new videos only show I think 6 new videos when you go on YouTube, and you could click the load more and it'll show the rest. But a lot of people just go look at that and they see 6 videos of the day out of 50 YouTubers and they're like, oh fuck, okay, watch those 6 videos, done.
Yeah.
Now, my style, YouTubers, I love Epic Rap Battle. I think that's fucking hilarious. I love the whole idea of it. I'm trying to think of other YouTubers. Smosh, I have a lot of respect for them.
Smosh, I've gone off with them for a little bit.
I don't watch too much of them, but they will always be one of my favorite YouTubers for how much fucking dedication those fuckers have. They've completely grown a company. It's the same reason why I love Philip DeFranco. I mean, he created SourceFed and then sold it, and he's doing fucking fantastic.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing.
I didn't know he created SourceFed.
Yeah.
I mean,
SourceFed is
guy's
SourceFed
really
nerd,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he
He
created
sold
all
it
that
to
shit.
Discovery, yeah.
And now they run it all, but he still works at the same building with all of them.
I recently just discovered the dude's channel like 2 months ago.
DeFranco?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Gaming wise, I like Uber Danger probably the best out of gaming because he actually does full editing into his videos.
I really, for gaming, I really love, they've gone off really now, but like, I love Media Cows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were really, like, when I was like a little bit younger, they were awesome. And then now, it looks like they're closing up shop.
I don't think, aside from like Achievement Hunter and stuff, I don't think I have a favorite gaming related channel. I just like,
Speak up a bit more.
Oh, as far as like gaming goes, I don't think I have a favorite channel aside from like Achievement Hunter and stuff. But they've done so much other than gaming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider them specifically that. I
Well,
mostly
yeah.
just find things that catch my eye. Like, it's not even montages at this point. It's just like just a good use of editing. Because
Those
the
things
only
are amazing.
the only thing I could think of is when they added the Thriller dance to Destiny, someone made like a legit like music video for it, and it was the best editing I've seen. And it was like it fits, it's good.
I love when people do that. Like, when they make music videos of like songs that don't have music videos. That's awesome.
That's good. I actually had that idea. Like I wanted to get into animation so I could do something like that, but then there's a whole copyright
Oh,
issue,
yeah.
and I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna get in on
You
that.
gotta be careful. A channel called Intellect, they make League of Legends based songs. They do not get paid by YouTube anymore. They do it all by fan base money, which they
Wow.
get paid
Big
quite a
jump.
bit of money.
More than YouTube.
Oh yeah,
We
a
don't
lot more
need
than
you
YouTube because it's
anymore.
not getting taxed by them.
Yeah, because YouTube takes like at least 40% of.
Yeah,
Oh, goddamn.
it's pretty bad.
40% on the
And on
dollar.
top of that, if you get together with a company such as Maker Studio,
Full screen. Maker Studio fucks people.
I know Machinima fucks up people too.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, right.
Whatever. Some of these doors suddenly will kind of open up because they're not too
There's a
Too
ghost in
sealed,
this
but-
place.
probably. Okay, so next is the style of YouTubers. So obviously we talked about a few of them right now. There's commentative, which have been coming up insanely right now. There's Hey Watch Your Mouth, Believe He's Here, Power Cynicals, No Fuckers. No Fuckers kind of does his few other things too, but he
Yeah.
started off as a commentative channel. What other commentative channels are there?
I think like every channel could be could be considered
Based around
commentative.
it completely.
But yeah, but I think the ones that are mostly coming up is like the YouTube drama quote. I'm using quotes.
It's
No, it's more
That
YouTube roasting
dramas.
right now.
Yeah,
Huh?
these
It's
people
all
just straight
roasting.
roasting each other.
Yeah.
It's like they're rappers or
And-
something.
and
Bullying.
I don't like that. I don't care for that.
There's little to no effort required for that.
yeah.
You just call somebody cancer.
Victor's a dick to
boom,
me.
roast it.
You find
But that's
something
like-
cringy. Oh my god, it's so cringy.
But
I'm-
at the same time,
all it is.
we all laugh at it because
It's
it's
'cause
just freaking funny.
It's comedic.
It's
but
it's like the Taylor Swift and and the Kanye thing. It's like I don't
that shit got
care.
me lit.
I don't care anymore.
I couldn't possibly care less about
Oh,
that.
that
Like
shit
when I
was
just
funny
hear
as
Yeah.
when I just
fuck.
hear the word Kardashian, I'm just like
or
Here,
Kanye. I'm
there's-
like,
I love
fuck
Kanye.
you.
No, when I hear Kanye, it's like, ooh,
Um,
what do you do now? But when I hear Kardashian, I'm like, I'm gonna just step out. I'm done. Right?
Okay, so besides commentative, there are vloggers, which I mean I'm a bit more okay with because they.
It requires an interesting life to be. A
Here's
vlogger.
my thing. I don't think I could ever be a vlogger unless I'm an absolute full-time YouTuber because they have to make every day's fucking interesting.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
then, they probably look at their
no.
lives like, I'm trying to be interesting here and it's not working.
Well, okay, so prank versus prank, boyfriend versus girlfriend.
Yeah.
They broke up at
Yeah.
one point because of
Oh,
vlogging. Because
Yeah.
they had to fake this relationship. And so many YouTubers talk about this that it always breaks their relationship. Because it's like, we could be fighting, but we got to put on a smile for all these viewers or they're going to know something's up.
Yeah.
You just have, like,
It gets
an
pretty
eye
fun.
twitch.
I can
Just-
never do daily vlogs. I like
No.
vlogging when it's little things like, oh, going to the zoo.
Hey,
I have
man,
a like.
it-
I
20
went to the
minutes
Grand
of-
Canyon. Check this out, right?
Yeah, like a whole little thing like that. I'm okay with.
I think vlogging should, like, the best people who do like vlogging for me is the Vlog Brothers, right? They don't talk about like their lives like all the time, right? It's mostly like their opinions and stuff like that, and they do it like, and it's like two guys switch out like every week, and I like that's good, because if you're not like you're not hurting yourself, and I don't want you to. I like you, and I want you to perform more or do more. So I don't want you to like constrain yourself and hurt yourself just to make me happy. I don't like that.
Vloggers, I'm kind of okay with. I don't got too much an opinion on them. And then there's, I don't even know what the filmmakers, I guess you would consider them.
Like people,
Freddie Wong and Smosh, I think, are the two biggest people that have whole crews set up to come up with scripts and them.
Corridor Digital.
At this point, nigga, he's just like he still has his friends and stuff doing stuff, but it's like
they're paid now.
Painfully legit.
I would say Rooster Teeth is on top of that too, because I mean they just came out with the movie. They're gonna come out with another one.
They're doing
Art Baker, I think.
They're doing so
amazing.
much. I have mad respect.
And then I have
film rights upgrading right now too.
Who I forgot to with one of my favorite YouTubers is will always beat McJuggernuggets because he faked the whole series for 4 years. Daily vlogging, intense amount of money put into it of smashing Xboxes and PlayStations and everything else in the fucking gaming world, plus cars and a fucking RV. They smashed an RV, had to repair it, and they sold it, so they got some of the money back.
So lucky. I just want to take a baseball bat, something that big. I'm not even kidding. That's
something that epic.
I have the most respect for him, and any filmmaker. I think they should always be at the top, and how PewDiePie surpassed them.
At this point,
it fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, it's because
there's more children than adults.
Yeah, honestly,
it's because film is. It's hard to do film very short, very small.
It's hard to catch people's attentions with it without like an ad or something.
Yes and no, because like right now people are competing to get like the smallest time, right? 3 minutes, 5 minutes. That's good times. And you can do a film in 3 to 5 minutes, but the smaller you get, the harder it gets. How do you build a character? How do you create it? Have not be characters but real people, and then like the acting and stuff like it's a lot harder to make a film.
Now that you bring that up, that makes me think like how many of these major people who are super famous on Vine, how many of them can probably like make something good in that amount of time.
Off. Oh,
yeah, no, it's like zero effort, but then I just think it's funny how like every time I see something funny on there, it's like there's no way this is 7 seconds. There's so much going on here.
Yeah, I give them that credit because
ridiculous.
They can do some really good stuff with that, and like their jokes got to be fast, so that's cool.
It's quick humor, and I think now that you mention it, or now that I mentioned it, since I brought up Vine, I think that might be part of the reason why it's like people are more drawn to like the shorter videos and stuff. You got things like that, and like all this other internet related things making things like instantaneous, right?
Yeah.
People don't have the effort to go 10 minutes into a video.
I think now, since YouTube has been out for quite some time, the attention span of the viewer has changed, and they're asking for more and more of their YouTubers.
YouTube did a study. They released analytics showing that over the past 6 or however long it's been up and running, that viewer times have been going down and down. They want the short videos. Now, the problem with that is YouTube is based off of ad revenue, and if you go over 10 minutes, you get 2 ads put on it. That's why some YouTubers do a 10-minute and 1-second video, which it fucking annoys the hell out of me. And that's a lot of reason why these big YouTubers that actually put effort into Smosh and all these people, they aren't making as much, they aren't as big because they put so much more effort into it, unlike, say, Leafy is here, for example, that spends 12 minutes, does his editing, tosses it up, and he could do this every day, even 2 times a day if he wanted to. He has that ability to just keep going.
He has to be browsing the internet for something cringy enough to rant about.
You type cringy into YouTube and you find 100 things.
Oh, God.
I typed cringy in fucking cringy feminists the other night, and I sat there up till like 3 in the morning watching feminists yell. Like, it was the funniest shit.
I think one thing, just a quick note, I think the one thing that kills me the most as far as like cringy things goes, just like furry and emo compilations.
Oh,
those kill me.
Alright, well,
funny.
I never
back to
finished any of
film.
those videos.
Back to film. I think there's still like people wanting film, right? Like those ones, and like short films too. Like I know I and some of my friends will just go like
You know what?
scrolling to looking
I
for
love
just
those.
short films that like are 5 to 10 minutes long.
Cardboard Warfare. Always one of my favorite series if you ever seen it.
Whenever
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
I'll have to look that up when I have the chance. My phone's almost dead right now. That's why.
Mine too.
Android or iPhone?
It's an Apple phone.
I have a charger.
You for Apple?
Yeah.
We're not doing this right now. Podcast.
You're a lifesaver.
But yeah, so film is a lot harder, and I think that's why they're not. It's a touch and go genre, right? Some people will stay there for like a while, but it can't just be film. It has to be more than like short. What's it called? Short films. That's why my channel's gonna have more stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Fuck off, Francisco. We'll do that then.
We're
Thank
getting
you.
to that
I'm
later.
just
Okay. So I want
Hurting
to
myself.
Toot your own horn when you have
Yeah.
no subscribers.
Oh shit. Okay.
Shut up, Sam.
Oh fuck! I lost my
Well,
train of thought.
there was a thing I was trying to say. Well, one thing that I do like in regards to film and stuff, every now and then, I like it's usually at like 1 a.m. right. I go on YouTube and I just look up like these really short films. These are like the kinds that are like animated, like weird claymation things with 0 words, right? Those are weird. Like they just have some really weird cryptic music in the background, and it's the only way I can describe it is just weird, but in a good way. It's nothing scary. It's just nice. It's just oddly satisfying for some reason, and I like those. And whenever I find them, like as opposed to like you mentioned, all these commentators having like a couple million views. When I find these videos, they have so much effort put into them. Like it's like a DreamWorks film, but like 5 minutes long. When I find those, they have like 500,000 views on them. Like that, like
It's because I think film is more like love, right? Like you love like the people who are doing it kind of don't care of like who is really seeing it. They don't care about the number count. They love to make it and they love to do it, and that's why they're there.
Well,
that's why I respect it.
This is so I put a lot of thought into this, and this is how I see it versus commentator videos versus full-blown short films. So I'll propose a question. What is a key factor in a storyline game? In a campaign of any video game?
Oh,
What is the one thing someone will always fall in love with?
the score, the music?
No.
Well, that's what I
Points?
The
think.
graphics.
No, not graphics. I could people.
Why did everyone fall in love with the first Modern Warfare? The second Modern Warfare?
The characters.
The characters. So
That's it.
McTavish. A lot of people loved that constant character. That's why people love storylines.
Yeah,
of,
no.
like,
Now that you mention
Master Chief. Everyone loves Master Chief.
that's exactly why Undertale
There's
blew
a
up
reason-
in like 2 months. Because
There's a reason Battlefield will never have a good storyline because they never keep a constant character. They never boost someone up. It's always like, okay, he's just another character. Go play multiplayer.
Well,
Now, what
when you put
commentate-
it that way, then how I'm unfamiliar with the franchise, but I heard like a lot of Final Fantasy games are completely unrelated to one each other.
Final
One
Fantasy
another?
comes from a genre of a long time ago where it's like
People just like it because of the name.
yeah, honestly, it comes down to that. It's
Well,
the same
people
reason why
buy
people
it for the name, but
it's
they
the
like
same
the
reason why
game.
people watch Fear the Walking Dead. It's because they like the name of it because it's from The Walking Dead. But so here's my thing:
Apple.
with commentative. Shut the fuck up. Commentative versus these short films. Yeah, these short films are fucking amazing. Some of them I've seen. But the thing is, each short film is different. Where, yeah, you could come back, watch them. But
That's
these
why-
commentative channels, it's one person. Every time you fall in love with his character. You don't fall in love with what he's actually making. You could fucking hate the cringy things he's fucking reacting to. But you will always fall in love with that character. Leafy is here. He has that personality that makes you want to come back and see what he says next. There's a reason why everyone hates Drama Alert, but everyone keeps watching him. It's because his personality. Now, everyone might hate him, but you know what everyone's doing? They're watching that video to see what he does next. Because
Exactly.
they either fall in love with that character or they hate him so much where they have to keep coming back.
Now that you mention it,
When there's a villain in the game, you love that villain.
because of how bad
You
he
love
is.
to hate him.
Exactly.
If he died and they had to put a new character in, everyone's pissed.
Only if
You
he's
know-
a good villain.
You know, that's
That's
why,
what I'm saying. That character that you love to hate. Like
Now that you mention it, I couldn't. thanks for that, because I couldn't exactly explain it to my brother, right? Because he's all ranting one time about like delete Torbjorn from Overwatch, and I'm like, no, don't delete Torbjorn. I love him because I hate him.
Yeah.
He's there. Screw Torbjorn.
Well, okay, like in League, there's a character called Teemo. Little rat fuck. Everyone hates in the League community. There's like 3 people that play him. Fucking pisses me off. But I would never want to see him go away because he is always going to be part of that game. So that's how I see it. And honestly, series I love. There's a reason why McJuggerNugget's whole Psycho Dad series went on so long. Because you love to hate Jesse. He was this little crybaby that always argued with his dad, took off his shirt, screamed, and yelled, ran away, talking about Eagles Landing.
What?
Straight, you gotta watch the series. It takes a long time.
Eagles Landing.
It's this whole little thing where he ran away from home and hid in a tent, and he called it Eagles Landing because he did so
I
much.
thought you meant like actual.
No, no. He did so much symbolic shit in it, where there's little thing Eagles Landing. It's the whole purpose of being free. He couldn't, but he was still grounded to the tent. He wanted to be free from his psycho dad, like an eagle being able to fly away, but he was stuck at that landing. Every time he had to keep coming home. He was always forced to keep coming home to the very end of the series where they played him off as he killed the father, ran through, and he eventually ended up killing himself.
Holy crap.
Well, shit.
There is it's such an intense
I'm
story.
pretty sure after that point, you have to come out and say this was all fake, I swear.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, there's so many things. Well, a lot of people knew it was fake by, like, halfway through because at some point little things came up, but a lot of people still thought it was real because he played it off in such a great fucking way that it looked real. And he started playing off this insane look, and he started drawing on the walls, and people go back and watch those videos, and they look at all the writing. There's little symbols, like 20 episodes before the ending episode, he has a drawing of him being hung, and a picture of a gun that says, "Do it." He has in all these little tiny things. People are going back and finding it. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. And it was the fact that he had one main constant character, or 2. Jesse, you love to hate him, and you love to hate Psycho Dad. He made it fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I will always respect him for that. And I consider him one of the top YouTubers.
That's actually pretty rad. I've never even seen it, and that's actually a really good idea. I like it. The thing though about that's it, because when you mentioned like people you love to hate and that's why they come back and that's why film is doing well, that's why I probably think that like a lot of things that you see on like Netflix and stuff, they're starting to shift over to like miniseries and stuff because they're shorter, easier to make, and they also connect, so you know that this is like related.
That's why TV shows are like kind of
They're falling off.
no
They're on the rise,
kind of,
but in a different medium.
Yeah, they're kind of surpassing film because why go spend $15 at a movie theater,
when
right?
I spend $8 a month, so I can when I spend like $8 in 1 month, so that I could just stay up until 4 a.m. binge watching like 10 movies, right?
What I love now that TV's doing is it's shifting from that old style. The main character is a hero. He is a great man. They're switching to this person that you should probably hate. Fear the Walking Dead one, the main character, the son, is a drug addict. They almost gets his family killed every turn, but you still love him.
Oh,
You still love his character.
Daredevil, the season 2 Daredevil. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right. I love that. I love that season. I love the scene where the two of them, like the Punisher is on the roof, and like Daredevil's tied onto the.
Yeah.
And then they're just like yelling at each other with ideas and just like their philosophies, and that was amazing for me.
It's honestly fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of my doors closing.
But
It's the same concept all around. So now let's talk about why these. So we got the general, the main guy. He's constant. So people come back. When do you think commentaries will end? Or do you think they will end?
I don't
that
think
style of Leafy
I don't
and
think they'll end,
Pyrocynical.
but they're probably going to stay there simply because you have people like Leafy and Pyrocynical. Because honestly, I love Pyrocynical. I love Leafy, right?
I think it's gonna go down a little bit because gaming has done the same thing.
Well,
remember when gaming shot right up,
It's
and
still-
then
it's still up
it's
there.
still there. It's still there, but it's still like
It's changing.
It's changing. It's going down. It's not going down a little bit, right? I think the same thing. Commentary is going to do the same thing. It's shooting up right now, and then it's going to be there for a little bit while, and then it's going to slowly start going down and then change a little bit more.
Yeah, because I mean, gaming's like a vital part of YouTube. It's like there now, but it changes a lot. Like the type of video you have relating to the game, and that's part of it. Like I think commentary videos are just going to become like their own genre in itself, but they're kind of going to like. It's kind of like they're up there, right? But think of it like how they come down and they like. I'm thinking the phrase join the ranks, right?
Yeah.
Join the club. They're just part of like YouTube now. But then there's gonna be something else that rises up. There's always that thing that just rises up out of the rest for a bit.
You know what? This has just got me thinking. What amazes me is that like we find so many like channels like that are like out of our realm. You know what I mean? Like none of us watch like makeup tutorials and stuff like that. But there's a big genre of that, and like there's probably like famous makeup, huh?
Yeah, there
yeah.
is.
So
yeah,
that's
a lot of them.
You know, Cameron's trying to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get started
All
on
right.
bullshit.
But
Hey, leave it out of his.
We
Leave
will
it
talk
out.
about it after the podcast, man.
But so that's my thing. I think it's gonna like probably do it like what you're saying. It's gonna form its own category, and then whoever likes it, it's gonna stay over there, and then we're gonna stay over here, and then
it's a target market, dude.
yeah. So then if sometimes it'll bleed over across like some film or some.
It all depends on what you watch, and you'll just see something that's suggested to you, and it'll take you somewhere else. But when you mention the makeup tutorials and stuff, it's like a target audience. Like think of it like TV.
Victor, you're trying out that new Snow White look.
Yeah, you're trying to get the
That
makeup
Too
tutorial.
Faced palette. I know this shit because my girlfriend talked about it all the time.
Hey, you got any recommendations for Victor here?
Kat Von D Too Faced palette. Use a bit of a
What the
darker-
fuck? Are you
What are you talking about, Connor? You got off.
Straight up, I've sat for probably a good like
Do we need
50
to get-
hours while my girlfriend's doing makeup talking about it.
Hey, do we need to get you a bra or something,
Dude,
man?
honestly.
Yeah, he needs it. Look at him.
Okay, so moving on from that, we kind of got through commentaries and the differences between more intense videos and style of YouTubers. Let's talk more about personal wise and why all of us want to actually go into YouTube.
Oh, me first. Okay.
Actually, hold on. Victor hasn't said shit.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have a contributor. You're first.
So
Go, motherfucker, go.
Make it long.
I will snip off your dick with a scissors.
Okay, we don't need to record that.
So basically, the reason I want to do this is because I just want to. I'm just doing this for fun, just so other people can enjoy it and be entertained. That's really it for me. Fuck outta here with the soda.
my soda. God.
Okay, Sammy?
Actually, this is part of my plan actually because I wanted to start myself like an animation studio, and part of the plan was I was going to get my name out there through YouTube by doing these animations, and I'm already cooking up stories in my head that I was going to animate and stuff. Mostly it was just art and things like that, and I kind of wanted to do things relating to like a bit of gaming, right? But it was mostly like just to show like, hey, editing works and stuff. Like I wanted to edit a few things, make them like better than just like a montage or something, right? There was that, and honestly, that's pretty much it. Like I wanted just stuff with like really good music.
Okay. My pure basis is around it. I've been acting since the 4th grade, a bit earlier too, and it's just a hobby of mine of doing some kind of skits or
Hey, get me
performing
on
in front of people. I'm down.
I love acting, right? Hey man, I won an award at Speech and Pay for it.
Let's do it. But I just have a passion for any kind of acting, and making videos is absolutely entertaining. Being able to see positive reviews or people enjoying it, that's what I want to be able to achieve. Be able to put out videos that can entertain thousands of people.
Or hundreds.
Get good.
Fucking like 10.
Let's be realistic here.
Hey, Connor, I liked your video, man. It was so good. I saw it yesterday.
My family tweet at me saying how good my video was.
No one does.
Can't wait
Hey,
for
man.
the next one.
My baby is such a superstar with 10 views.
That's essentially mine. Fuck you, Francisco.
At least he's got 10 views. Where are you at?
I have not started my channel yet. I'm still working on it.
Exactly.
I'm still working on it.
Book.
Actually, you and me already have one. Remember?
True.
We'll
With
talk
like,
about that at the end and go through around and
Hey.
do a little shout out.
yeah.
So
All right, so I haven't. Okay, so I haven't started one yet. Started a channel yet. I kind of want to because I have an appreciation for like film and all sorts of stuff. I've been acting as well, but I kind of like being more behind the camera, being the one that directs and works something like that. I like doing that more. So if you guys need a director, I'm just saying.
Of course.
But no, but I like doing that. I like offering this. I like watching people enjoy it, or not just enjoy it, but because I don't think film or any media should be just for enjoyment or for like fun.
It should be the
Like thought-provoking, yeah.
There,
It should
yeah.
have that. It should have...
That connection.
vibes. The vibe.
So, like, I feel like it should be thought-provoking. We should be connected. Telling good stories, and I think that's awesome. And plus, I think it would be good... what is it called? Express... Like, not expression. No, like... I'm going to college, so I'm gonna be stressed a lot. So I think it'd be a good place
Stress
to
reliever.
stress
Stress
reliever.
relief. It's
I
a
think-
hobby.
Yeah.
That's what hobbies do.
Yeah, I think
it could be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it could be, and I could be. I doubt it, but I could become famous, and I need to crank out one every 5 weeks or something like that.
Hope
And
for it.
that's
If you're going into film, the thing is, if you get famous doing that, you'll go from having to make these videos frequently to like probably getting a deal with some producer and being like, okay,
Yeah,
so now I got X amount of time to work on a big film.
there's
big
been
project.
there's been a lot of like small short films that have become movies. Lights Out is one of them. Pixels is another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what worries me is
Our
that-
review doesn't matter about those movies.
No, the thing
I'm
is,
just saying.
what worries
I'm just
me,
saying.
I don't want you to bomb at the box office, especially if I end up being in one of your movies. We do. If we end up being there, you better make us look good.
Yeah, so I think it'd be fun. Try out this thing. If it works, it works. Awesome. If it doesn't, then you know what? I got other things planned as well. So that'd be cool.
Okay, so we're coming up on 35 minutes, so let's start closing off. Let's just go around and everyone can give out their channel names and kind of a quick
Victor
quick-
kept talking for me
review.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
because you and Connor have been ranting a while, so
Yeah,
just
we-
keep it quick.
I don't have a channel yet. I don't. We'll add it on to the end after I decide at the end of the day.
Okay,
So
stop talking.
yeah.
Uh,
Don't hate.
If you don't have a channel, don't talk.
So-
Just, yeah.
so the channel name for ours is Psychedelic Space Trip.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Hey,
I'm done.
we on the ganj, boy. That's all.
What?
If we made up the name while we were on an LSD trip playing Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
What is it called? Psychedelic space trip?
Yup.
Oh, Jesus.
There really isn't no meaning behind it. We just
The
said.
thing is, we made the name because the name Lemonades was taken. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Jesus
yeah,
Christ. What are you going to be uploading?
games,
Gaming?
and, like
Anything
occasional, like
really.
anything really. Yeah, because we had mine to do with some podcasts too, but we were gonna keep them short.
Yeah.
Like the
we're-
way they taught us in Spotlight.
I'm gonna start maybe animating next week, 2 weeks.
We're not going to talk about that.
But yeah, that's about it. It's anything really.
I needed to get into animation too. We were just gonna upload that kind of stuff.
Sounds good. And then mine is Soren GG. This fucking, I'll have it an annotation. League of Legends based with storytelling and commentative every once in a while.
No, that reminds me. I should probably take up like voice acting too. And by the way, if you said you act,
Yeah.
I could have some voice acting from that. But like,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll set something up a bit later. Well,
You're
thank you
watching
guys
the
for
Muppet
watching.
Show.
Sorry.
Wait, are you gonna talk about our shit? Like the connected network?
Oh.
You haven't talked about that at all. Like
Yeah.
what the connecting
Dude, I
network
don't
is.
fucking know at this point.
thanks for watching the Muppet Show with Bob Hope.
Well, there's gonna be a video up hopefully
Gonna be soon now.
explaining this whole channel, so I don't feel a need to go too deep into this since we're still trying to sort it all out. Just make sure to like, subscribe, all that good shit below.
That good shit.
Good shit. Check out all our channels. Everything will be in the links in the description below and on the screen. Thank you guys for
I'm
watching.
just gonna say right now, I'm sorry for our channel.
I'm so sorry.
We're a